Boom! What's up, you guys? It's Royce Jacob, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about a stock that I believe has some major upside potential following an extremely promising and impressive earnings report. And that stock is obviously Matterport, or ticker symbol MTTR. Okay, so for those of you who have followed the channel for a while, you know that this stock has been on our radar for the better part of two and a half years now. And personally, it's been a part of my portfolio for that same amount of time, even through all the ups and downs. And the reason that I've chosen to hold this stock through the volatility is because I believe it's an amazing company, and they continue to prove that as they release these earnings report every quarter. So over the course of this video, we will discuss the Q1 of 2023 earnings report that just exceeded analyst expectations, really blew them out of the water, to be honest, on both top and bottom lines. So both EPS and revenue. We'll discuss the after hours price action that we're seeing on the day, in the hours following this report, of course. And obviously, we'll use that to segue into where I think this stock is going to go over the summer months, because I believe the bottom's in. So I put this little anchor right here. I think the bottom's in. The technicals are looking extremely promising, and I'll try to justify these little price targets that you guys can see up here once we dive into the charts. Okay, so that's the video, you guys. Keep it short and sweet for you. Before we start reading, please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it today. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and want to catch more content like this. You guys, things have been slow, but they're heating up. I'm excited for what 2023 has in store for Waves Capital, of course. And let me know in the comments down below, were you holding Matterport calls like many of us were? Again, on the team, let me know in the comments down below if you played this earnings report, or if not, what are you excited about in this earnings season? Because things are definitely heating up. Okay, so let's get to reading. But first, this is Matterport's investor relations page. Along with every other stock you guys ever invest in, always go to a company's website, go to their investor relations page or their investors tab, read over that, and that's where all the information you need is. So Matterport, of course, the leading spatial data company digitizing the built world. You guys just go to Matterport's website if you're unfamiliar, but they pretty much make those. If you've ever been on like Redfin or Zillow and you see those 3D renderings of the inside of a house and you can do those virtual tours, that's Matterport. Okay, so anyway, latest news. Let's focus on the first quarter 2023 financial results, and get to reading through some of these amazing numbers. Q1 total revenue of $38 million, up 33% year over year and above high end of guidance range. Q1 subscription revenue reached a record at $19.8 million, above high end of guidance range. Q1 GAAP loss per share of 18 cents and non-GAAP loss per share of 7 cents, 3 cents better than the midpoint of guidance range. Strong balance sheet with $456 million in cash and investments and no debt. And then the company raised 2023 guidance driven by strong customer adoption and continued focus on operating efficiency. Okay, so those are great. I mean, those are all great metrics, of course. Again, 33% year over year growth. Once again, significantly beating, I believe the estimates was 34 to 35 million in revenue. So, you're looking at almost a 10% beat on analyst estimates, along with a 3% beat on that EPS, which, I mean, when you're talking percentages, you're looking closer to like 30%. But regardless, what I really liked about this report were the comments from the CEO, RJ Pittman. So, quote, "We are off to a great start in 2023 with first quarter revenue of $38 million, $2 million above the high end of our guidance range, along with strong outperformance on the bottom line with a non-GAAP net loss per share of 7% as we accelerate our path to profitability," said RJ Pittman, chairman and CEO of Matterport. "We set new records across our key metrics with spaces under management reaching 9.9 million by the end of the quarter, more than double the number of spaces we managed at the start of 2021. And we just crossed the 10 million spaces milestone last month." Okay, so again, that's all we're going to read here today. If you guys are invested in Matterport, go read the whole thing. Go read through this. Some of it's boring, but it's important to read and just kind of, build that financial literacy. And again, if you guys were trading with us, congrats. So Matterport, following this earnings report, is up. At one point, it was up over 5% in after hours as I record this. And if this is always subject to change by the time you guys watch this. If you're watching at a later date, I want to make this relevant to you. So after hours is looking good. That's looking promising. The CPI report is coming out tomorrow, which I'm optimistic about, and I do believe will drive the greater markets higher. And, I think that Matterport has only maybe a little bit of downside, but I think the bottom's in. I do not think we go below the low we just saw on May 3rd, just a week ago as I record this video. I don't think we go below 220 ever again. And obviously, as you can see in front of us, I do think upside is ahead. So before I justify these price targets, you guys, if you do want to trade with me on a day-to-day basis, if you want to know exactly which call options I had and will continue to have on Matterport and a lot like all the other names we cover here on the channel, which, I don't record many videos these days, only when I really feel it's necessary. I recorded a video today. I was excited, and we're going through earnings season, so I am pretty excited to record videos. But if you guys want those daily updates from me, if you guys want to know, once again, exactly what my personal portfolio looks like on a daily basis, because I update it every single day and send out trade alert newsletters every day as well. Breaking down my trades, rationalizing why I'm trading the way I'm trading, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and what I plan to do in the future. First link in the description. That'll take you to this page. Obviously, from there, you go to my complete portfolio and daily newsletter. You get everything that this box entails for $15 a month or $40 for every 3 months, or you can even try it free for 7 days. And if you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. But the reason I have a free trial is because I'm confident in my product. It's been, today we were two for two at Waves Capital as far as earnings plays today. I just give a hint. The other one was Guardant Health. I think that's up like 6 or 7% at the time. So really excited for what's to come. Really excited for the summer months ahead of us. And once again, if you want the complete breakdown of my personal portfolio with the Trade Alert newsletter and the Price Targets newsletter, which I just kind of featured here, that I include every day, and I start writing this right after the market closes to just reflect on the day and give you guys an idea of what's ahead. This is just an example of the one I wrote yesterday. This is NASDAQ, SoFi, ChargePoint, Weight Watchers, Guardant Health, Matterport, Riot, and Coinbase. This is every day, you guys. So if you want all of this for, once again, whatever pricing plan you choose, first link in the description box. Welcome to the team if you do choose to join. And if not, no worries at all. Your loss. Matterport, in the wake of this earnings report, Matterport earnings report, it's funny wrapping those together, but Matterport is looking extremely promising from a technical perspective. So Matterport, as of today, I guess you could say, or yesterday, has officially broken back into this ascending channel right here. Okay, you can see the line of support that was held on this ascending channel since December 28th, since 2022, held this line right here. You can see it tested it multiple times, proving the line of support. Once it broke that line of support, that's when we got that big old red candle followed by a sell-off that we just saw. We just saw this a couple of weeks back. So sold off, rallied into earnings. Volume is slowly beginning to return. You can see right here above my fat head. Volume today was at 3.2 mil on an average of 2.5 mil. That's a very good sign, and that is what I like to see into earnings reports, especially when it does well. So you see the momentum coming back into the stock. That's what you need, especially for small caps. A stock like Matterport with a market cap of only $780 million. You want those eyeballs. You want that volume, because the smaller a market cap is, the less capital inflow it takes to that company to appreciate the individual share price. Okay, so eyeballs, volume, that is good, especially for small cap stocks, or any stock is like on that matter. But regardless, over the past couple of days, Matterport has secured a break back into this ascending channel, breaking back above that new line of resistance, which was previous support, while also breaking above this line of shorter term support or medium term support, this red line right here. Those are two bullish indicators. Those are two reversals of trend from the bear side to the bull side. And right now, especially following an impressive earnings beat, upside seems far, far, far more likely than downside. Okay. So from here, two things happen. One, we either get a straight shot. I shouldn't say a straight shot. We're not going to go straight up, obviously. One, we make a slow and sure climb over the coming months to test the top line of resistance on this ascending channel, this cyan line right here. Okay, touch point, obvious line of resistance. Okay, nice and parallel, right, too. These lines are very, like, when you see this line of support and this line of resistance, that's a nice parallel ascending channel, okay? So, love to see that. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we, again, maybe we go sideways. I don't think we get any more down days, unless until the next earnings report, if they scuff it. I can't see another sell-off like this right here. And again, I think that for the most part, Matterport's going to be seeing 70 to 80% green versus red. Okay. So again, maybe we see a little zigzag up to $4 plus, $4.25 plus. Over the coming months, I do think that as we head into July, August, Matterports could definitely be above $4 easily. But say the CPI data tomorrow comes in hot, say the economic outlook gets a little shady and continues to bleaken, if that's even a word, you guys know what I mean. If the macro's sus, then I do think we could climb sideways a little bit, bounce sideways, slightly up maybe, and play out this inverse head and shoulders pattern that you guys can see right here. So, okay, shoulder came down, created the head when we saw that low just a week or so ago. Came back up, and now we're re-entering this symmetrical range that we saw over here. So maybe we go sideways for a little bit, hold the line of support that we've reclaimed on this ascending channel prior to moving up into the summer months. Because, maybe if CPI isn't good this month, maybe come mid-June, we get a strong CPI, and that leads the markets higher. So personally, I do think that as an optimist, I do think that, once again, the CPI data tomorrow is going to be good. I think the markets are going to rejoice, and I do think Matterport is going to $4 plus, I'll say, by mid-July. Okay, so that's the video, you guys. Once again, if you want to trade with me on a daily basis, we got some exciting earnings coming up. That's the first link in the description. And once again, I'll catch you in the comments downstairs as well to celebrate. Until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.